band. What a welcome you to Scrap Mechanic Survival Modded. Hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing good myself. Don't want to remind you all to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be here when this stuff happens. Big shout outs to patrons on Patreon and the supporters on Twitch. Thank y'all very much for keeping the party rolling. And yeah, and we're back into some more Scrap Mechanic modded survival, moddedness survival and going on. As you can see, I now have 6 miners going. I want to come over here and show you this, and I decided to put 6 ways on the ends of it and have the 2 different separating for the teleporters out. We're jumping right into it, by the way, if you can't tell. Just jumping right into it. Anyway, to teleport the stone out for that one, and the metal goes to the dark gray one. It's metal. It's metal, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I have that. I've killed, I don't even know how many boss bots anymore, or farm bots anymore. I've killed so many. Just actually before this episode, I was doing some more grinding, and again, I have 3 that sometimes spawn over in that forest over there. And one of them did drop another drill, and again, that's after I got my first 3 easy. Next 2 were not as easy, and this last one has been a freaking yeah, it's been a lot. Let me turn off my lights. My lights are on, or are my lights? Oh, they're just gonna be on all the time. Okay, fine, that's fine. Anyway, inside, I've actually been doing some cleaning up of crafting and whatnot. I've moved all my greenie heads inside this box and cleared out some of the things and put them elsewhere. I'm actually gonna put you back in the hole over here because this is your home. Go to your home. And I have you to put right here, and then we will paint you blue. I have blue ready to go, and I don't have any blue on me, but I have been gathering some more dye. I've gone through a lot, or paint, whatever. I've gone through a lot. Now, I did do a stream, like I said, and everybody who came by from the YouTube that hadn't been to the stream yet, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We get a little bit spicier in the stream sometimes just because, you know, it keeps us awake. Keeps us awake, but still having a good time. So it's good to meet y'all. It's a pleasure. And, well, we did this. I decided to work on some more things for our pylons and finish the other pylons. They're not painted yet because I did run out of paint. So I had to paint them. Now, this is not anywhere near the final product, but I was liking how these supports came out. So we have like the central weight coming down on the central section of the pylon, but also distributes the weight coming into it too from around it. We're gonna have to make something better than a flat platform. That's obvious, and that's what today is going to be about. We're gonna do some more base builderizations. I'd like to be able to start using this thing here sometime in the future for actually other than just building. And I put these markers in for well, to mark things. But if you didn't know, that's what they're for. We mark stuff with them. So what I'm gonna do is actually take you and just see where my center point is easily from here. And look at what we've got for a width here. I'm thinking about putting a thing down the middle. Now, we do need to make a way to park our vehicles off of the land onto this, I think. So we'll have to figure something out for that. I was thinking about different lift ideas, different sliding like a driveway idea thingies or whatnot. And I actually like that width. I do. That makes it a lot easier-ish. I say ish because we had to figure out how we're going to get up there and get into the work and stuff. And that's... I guess that's what we'll do now. Do you let me do stuff on the side here? No, you don't. Okay, great. So let's use this and come over and then come out some. Maybe we'll get on top of you. Maybe we'll get on top of you. Maybe, there we go. There it is. So the big push on getting a lot of this done now is because I need to redo my farms, and I need to have better farms so we can farm more stuff. So then we can get into using like selling, getting more batteries from the vendor and just a bunch of different things, you know. So like getting this done is super high important for me. Now I'm gonna try something out here. We're gonna do some, like, I call it sketching. Pretty much, we're sketching out like some of the ideas that might potentially happen here. Let me move this back a little bit. Let's go right about here. Let me put a little bit more of this out then. It figures I'd do something like that. All right, let's put you on this one so I can fall off even further away. How about that? That actually looks pretty nice. Right here then. All right, great. Okay, cool. So I was thinking that we could do like a central piece on the front of this that comes down and back. There it is right there. Maybe like that. And actually have me fall off again. Are you serious? Let's do this. Let's do that, and then let's do this here. We need more scaffolding. That's what we need. We need a lot more scaffolding going on. All right, so since that's in there, I'm going to use this piece here and bring it across so it's a lot easier just to place these on here, because this is just starting to get an idea of stuff. So I'm thinking about doing like a part on the front that comes out some. Can I at least place you right? It comes out just a little bit and then kind of goes up the length of this build. Now this build, I think I'm visualizing maybe 3 stories tall at least, and each floor is going to have a decent amount of ceiling room. Oh my God. It's so annoying sometimes. Like it's gonna have 3 different floors. So each floor itself, like I want the bottom floor to be like storage or something, and then the next floor be, you know, I don't know, like something else, you know, because you know one thing's one thing and the other one's another thing type of thing. All right, let's put this one here, let's put this one here, and then let's put a row right behind it, and then do this. Now, if you can hear the craft bot right now, it's crafting a lot of the square clean blocks because I'm thinking about how this is going to look in the end, and I don't know how good the concrete is. Now, we've been making a lot of concrete, but it won't be a waste because I know I want to have higher grade concrete for our farm walls because we're going to eventually have huge farms, and we're going to need to be able to protect our huge farms. I have made, actually during the stream, we ended up making a crap load of these angled blocks, and we got the stack there. I think I have another stack somewhere else, and then I made a bunch of these too, and I want to go ahead and grab them, and we'll grab some more stacks of them so we can get more stuff going on. So I think like behind this is we're gonna do try and get a variance in on the angle. So we're gonna go from that longer slope to a 45. Let's go ahead and do this row, and then put a 45 in that hole, like this. And I wish I could drag these, I really do, but it is what it is. There it is. And then behind that, go back to another set of these slopes and kind of see how the depth looks on the front, and to get more of an idea of how things are supposed to be. Okay, so we'll go behind you like this, and then we'll do this like that, and just see what that looks like. Again, this is kind of like just a visual, but you know, what good is it having a base if you can't make it look cool? And I think me building this now will influence how we have these pylons work into the bottom of our build. So we need to make sure that it all is going to be very complementary. And for me, like the creativity spurns from like the influence of other parts that we end up placing in our builds. There we go, right there. And it's kind of hard to see the angling. I'm probably gonna do one more. Let me throw that out. Let me throw that up real quick. Okay. It's kind of there. We probably need to put some angles around the edges or whatnot. I know it's hard to see what I'm thinking in my brain, and so we're gonna definitely build more than just this, but this is just the start. And kind of like I go through like kind of what I'm doing initially, and then as we get more and more of it building, then I'll start, like, you know, just we'll be right back, because you know that's kind of like how I do stuff sometimes. Let's get up here and see how this looks with the taller pieces up. Now I want to glass this in. This front end, like we're gonna have like a frame around it of this going on, and then we'll glass it in and maybe add some more flavor to it with the slopes and whatnot to kind of give it a cooler look, because right now it looks very plain. It also is going to help us get an idea of how high each floor is going to be. Like I said, I want tall ceilings on each floor. And so the first one we're going to do, we're just going to build it like if it's the first floor, and then see where we're at. Okay, that's kind of giving me an idea. That's kind of feeling all right. I can see that. I can see maybe even more of these on the front of this. Maybe actually build those on these sides as well. Let's grab some glass real quick. I know it's not much, but at least we can see how it looks when it's filled in. We have a lot of mats, y'all. I feel really good about that, and the miners are absolutely a must. If you want to get into your end game progression, you're building big stuff or going through a crap load of metal and or stone, those miners are clutch. All right, let's go here. Let's see where we're at. So let's grab that one. Let's grab this one. Yeah, that does actually add some flavor to it. So I might end up putting slopes down the sides of this and then bringing it into the actual wall of the building. Actually, the concrete might end up working out, and then we can use that texture as a contrast to the basic one. Now, I was thinking that my floors themselves, I want more than one concrete deep, but we might not do that. Heck, we might do 3.5 floors and hide a vacuum system, pipe system on the underground floor. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or maybe we can do it in the next ceiling. That would actually be really good. That way, if we need to do a distribution system underneath the floor to the next one, because again, I want like storage down here, maybe vehicle storage and storage down on the bottom floor. Then we'll have a crafting level with our factory setups with the auto crafters and stuff for the stuff we're going through. And then the final floor will be like just the hanging out, you know, this is my domain type area. And then, of course, this will all become farmland, and we have to connect all that. So I kind of like that. Let me go ahead and build that on the sides, too, of this and see how it works out, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good one so far. A lot of stuff has gone on, as you can see. It's been a lot of working and placing and stuff, and just getting some ideas forming out. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's a visualization that I feel like I need to explain. This is not this is it. And just put walls up. We're done. It's not. I'm visualizing this flow continuing up the height of the build and different parts of it. I see like this part here in the center part maybe opening up a little bit, or even in the front, like right after that, have open up some so I can have a lift to bring vehicles into the base this way or something like that. I don't know yet. FPS is holding nicely. That is one thing to note. I do need to grab some more concrete because we're going to do some more stuff. I'm now, again, back into the concrete. Like, I don't mind it so much. Again, the texture, I think once we get it done and then it gets painted, which is going to be absolute hell to do. I'm not even going to lie. There's no other way to say it. There honestly is no other way to say it. It's going to be absolute hell to do. And this is only one side. At least this is the important side. This is the quote-unquote front. We'll just make the rest a big old box. How about that? But did I fill this in? Yeah, I did. Okay. This has taken a long time, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this portion looks. So I'm just going to fill in the central section here, and then we're going to pop a bad boy like right there, and then bring this one over here, and then bring this one down, and remove that. And then do the same thing. We'll leave this space here alone for now. Let's just do it like this. This will be a lot easier. Just go like that, and then bring this one in. And there you go. And then take off this road just so it's sitting where it's supposed to be sitting, and I know where my lines are at. And I made a scaffolding down here to make it a little bit easier to access the underparts. Now, what we have here is an even space, I believe, between these. So 1, 2, and 2, and then this one here. I wonder if we put just a small little row up here, how that would look. Let's start from this point and go up, and then come back down, and then just put a little corner on this. Nothing major, nothing like ooh awesome crazy, just a little bit of something to tie in each section maybe. And this part here, I'm gotta decide what I want to do with that, but we'll just get this one out of the way first. And this goes up here, however high, whatever goes down here. Pop you right there. Let's pick you up, put you right here, and just kind of bring it back again. I've also tied in some of these into the piece. These strips are going to go all the way underneath. I wanted to have this entire part like it just sitting on there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Terran barracks right now, if you guys remember what those look like from StarCraft. What's the way to look? We could just throw down the seat and look from here, from right there, and just see. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks, honestly. We have a 3 space there. I wonder how it'd be to put another row. I don't know. I do like how that kind of looks. That kind of breaks up the lines really nicely. Let's try it from here. And just bring this one down. The same thing here. Just gives it a little bit of a dressing, I guess you could say. Right here and here, and then pop you right there. Bring it back again. And see how that looks. Oh, I do like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. I'll have that for the in-between parts. Corners, I'm not sure just yet. It's just trying to get these parts up and looking nicely. I am burning through some mats, but hey, I feel like it's going to be worth it. Usually I don't do much detail work until the end, but I feel like this is going to actually influence how everything's going to end up being, so I don't mind doing it now. It just kind of helps and reaffirms like what I think I'm seeing it wants to become. And that's what's happening here. Again, I don't know how many of you guys enjoy this kind of video, by the way, like the builderizations and all this stuff, but there's some people I believe do, so I don't mind doing it. Where'd I put the chair right there? I put one chair right there. And that would fill in, and we would have glass windows. This one's bigger. The line for it's right there, so you can walk up to it. I'm just going to do this for now to kind of feel it out how it looks. Let's just go ahead and throw this in, because the central area shaft, if you, or whatever it's going to be called, it is going to be we're going to have something else going on with it too. I did place it somewhere. My brain's just, I've been building a lot and just been kind of toying around with different ideas and taking it in. So my brain's like, hey, and I'm like, what's up, brain? It's like, what's up, man? And I'm like, what do you want? It's like, yeah, man. Okay, there and there. And then we'll do this one as well. Let's just go ahead and pop the whole thing in. So I think the mixture of using the clean blocks and the concrete blocks is going to work out. I think that's going to be the winner. And then go here. Whatever height you want to do you, man. And then this goes here. Bring it down. Okay, that looks good. And yeah, I'll need to have a way to get out quickly. That's not, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not worried about that at all. And let's just see what she looks like. Yeah, it's got some promise with it. I like how it's kind of coming together. I want to have more stuff in between those side windows and the main window there. The reason why I didn't continue this much of a drop of a slope here on the top is because I wanted to continue to stick out as it goes up the floors, and we're just partitioning each section with that. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. There's potential there, and I like potentialness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish up this set of walls and maybe try and work on some stuff on the front here. And we'll come back and see how it looks. You guys hold on. Hey. Welcome back. It's been working. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot just to get things together, but I'm kind of fleshing it out even more. I'm starting to like how it's forming more. I still haven't really visualized what needs to be in between these gaps all the way. I've got some ideas, but I just want to. There's more stuff I want to get done first, and as you can see, we're getting it done. I like the lines going up. I added lines on the tops of the windowed areas just to kind of give some more flair to it, and I think it's coming together. I'm trying to work out where the second ceiling is going to be at. I have been crafting up more stuff. Again, thank God for the miners. I've actually unloaded some of the metal and removed it and put it over here and been crafting out while I've been working, and it's been a nice experience. I feel like I need to go ahead and turn off these, and I need to go ahead and turn on these. There we go. I'm not using auto crafters for this because I just want to I'm kind of doing okay with the flow we have. But yeah, this has been, like I said before, this is a lot. We have a lot going on here. So I end up crafting just some of the regular benches to get up, so we can get doing what we need to do to get up here. And you can see over here, I kind of threw this up, just had somewhere to stand, and I'm just trying to get the base floor worked out. And right here, as you can see, it's up 2. So we have 2 that are up, and that is where the floor is. And I feel it's feeling like this spacing is going to work out for the ceiling in here. So let's see if we can get the 2 up. There's one. This one needs to go away then. That's where this is at. And okay, so we're going to pop a row of not concrete here. And then we're going to add in the concrete behind it. And that will be our next floor. And this looks like about the right height, I think. The reason why I wanted to do this little one first is it has less interestingness happening than the central one. So I felt like getting this is here. And the whole thing doesn't have to be like perfectly symmetrical, but it feels like it's starting to go that way regardless of what it doesn't have to be and what it's going to be. So it might end up being a symmetrical build. I wouldn't mind having separation. Do I need to get more concrete? I do. Separation of floors on and off, but I haven't done a big build in scrap seriously. Like, I don't think I've ever really done a huge build other than Herald the Dragon. Herald the Dragon was big, but that was something totally different on the old engine. And yeah, so I like that transition there. We're going to keep up with it. Now, the thing about this is the central piece here, as you can see, like the bottom comes out more. It's not coming the same way in. So this goes up, looks like 1 or 2 more blocks higher than these side windows. So I'm going to have to do the transition a little bit sooner than I did for this to get it all to kind of start lining up, because I want want that to look good. I think it looks good so far. This has taken again a long time. It's probably gonna need some stream time, maybe not next week, but sometime after, on top of like, because we have other ventures we need to do here. We're not just here to build a base. We got other ventures that need to get done. But of course, me and my infinite wisdom decided that, hey, we need to make sure we've got the biggest base we're gonna ever really need and whatnot. Because honestly, I kind of do. I do, because of how we can do our own factories with the mod. So it's kind of like, you know, doing like straight up, it's like playing Factorio to a degree, which is great. And you know, once I get enough of this, I can actually just go ahead and move in here. I like having, oh my god, a setup area already, like the ceilings already. So we might just finish out this floor, and then the ceiling in here, and then I can move in and at least have something here. So that way I can, working on a farming area would take a lot less like episodes and whatnot. Not that I'm not like burnt out or anything like that, but it's just trying to make sure I'm doing what I need to do to get the job done right. And so, like, you know, we're gonna get, I think that's what my goal is gonna be, is just getting the ceiling on, and then I can work on the side walls later, maybe have more glass in it, maybe do an inset instead of having it sticking out to kind of give a contrast to what we have up here. Let's go ahead and remove this right now. There goes that seat, but whatever. There goes that. And then this way I can have this whole portion set up to know when I start building that where the actual ceilings needs to go and whatnot. And I might have to bring another level of scaffolding out just so I can reach. Well, I might be able to reach it from down there. I don't know. This has been a pain. I'll just say that much. It's been a pain, but it's a good pain. It's like one of value and worth. You know, one that we can know that we're doing all right. We're doing all right. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's get this here. Yeah, I think the ceiling height is just right for us and our needs. I think this will work out great for down there, because what I would do then is make false ceilings below this height. This is like the floor. This is actually the floor of the next floor. So everything below there is we have options to do what we want. So if I want to run piping up underneath this floor from the storage down below, we can. Also, I gotta work on getting a way to pull in my vehicles. I don't want to just put it on a lift and carry it in here. That'd be kind of cheesy. I'd rather have a system to get in and out. I just have to be super careful with moving parts, because if you guys remember from the first season, as soon as some moving parts got involved, it was all over, you know, kind of a thing. There we go. There we go. Now we have that up. Let's see what it looks like from right here, maybe. Yeah, and you can see here the transition there. It is off by 1 block, so that one starts right at that height. So the next set of blocks on this one would need to be on the front, right on this section, and go up like that. I'm not sure how we do the cut across, but like that's like how soon it needs to go over there. But that's what we're looking at. Let me see if I get this one here. Probably better off just switching into this. Come on, Daddy. There you go. There you go. And this is basically what we're going to be doing the whole time with this front here, and any other things that we add in to give it some more shine. This is just a bunch of shininess. I love shininess, though. There's that. Let's pop you in here. Nope. Let's pop you in here. Pop you there. Just kind of come across the rest of the way and see how that looks. And it did go over too far, so I need to get 2 off on this end and 2 off this end and do that transition of that long corner or whatever, the 2x2x1 corner. Is that it there? Yeah, that's a 2x2x1, and that goes on the end of you. Can I switch it and put it over here in a lineup? No. Come on. There it was, right there. And then do this one the same way. There we go. And then this would end up going outside like this, like that. We'll use this since it's there. We'll use this one. This would go up around the edges like that. I probably passed it already. No, I didn't. Okay, great. There it is. And I'm not trying to like just kill time with this. I just want to show you where my mind's at and how I go about building. For those of you that were wondering, I had some people in the stream like just wondering what the heck's going on in the brain. And sometimes I don't know, and sometimes I do know. And this is one of the times I kind of know, so I figured I'd at least share that. So that's what we got there. I really feel like if the time I've got left to do the episode, it would be more of the same. I.e., I'd be just bringing over concrete, putting the ceilings in, expanding a couple things here and there. But generally, we kind of got the idea started up and I'm happy with how it's going so far. Guys, let me know down in the comments below what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. Again, this is not how it's gonna end up being. We need to make it a little better going into the bottoms and all this other stuff, but you got to start somewhere, and that's what we did today. Thank you all very much for the support. Thanks again to the patrons and the supporters on Twitch for all the support, keeping the channel going. And as always, thank you guys so very much, and y'all have a good day.